Let's have a look at what's sold on Tilt today. I'm not gonna tell you what I used to do, but watch this video that I'm gonna put a picture of here. It's on the YouTube page. It explains basically who I am, what I did, and why I'm here now. So I did a 9:30 to 1:30 p.m. time frame, sold around about 110 auctions. And an auction typically is one item, but it can also be 2 to 3 items if I do it in a bundle. Now, the common theme with all of these products is that they were all started at £1 no reserve, which means that if somebody put a bid on for £1, they could win the item if nobody else bid. Fortunately for me, there was a lot of items that went over £1, but also there was actually a lot of items that went for £1. So I'm gonna break down some of the items, show you the sort of stuff you can expect, and maybe if I can remember properly, the prices that they went for. I mean, for example, the first item we sold was a vintage diesel t-shirt for £1. It's a common theme for things to go for £1. And also, because I went on live such an early time, like 9:30 is very early. This sold for £6, a 3XL Lacoste sports tee, really like it. Items can just go for a real cheap price because essentially most people are probably at work or not awake at that point, so I just did it anyway. Arsenal top went for £2. Cotton Traders jacket went for £10, really liked the quarter button style of it, and this is actually a really cool jacket as well. I sold a lot of different types of items today, and there was a lot of women in the live stream as well, which was really nice because we do get a lot of women's wear, and menswear is normally what I'm focused on, but it's really nice to actually hit a bit more of a broad demographic with what we're doing. This Armani jeans size medium women's longline coat went for £15, and this is an absolute beauty. The issue with selling things for real cheap is that when people come onto the live, they can be suspicious about the quality or authenticity of a product because for that reason, normally they're not seeing these items so cheap. Even for example, charity shops, which are supposed to be donations, can be cheaper than that, and they can think, how can you get it cheaper than people can sell it for at donation? Again, for me, it's a bit of who you know and what you know. But honestly, we sell so many items on the live stream, and it can be such a variety of things. So the reason why some of the items might sell really cheap is because of the condition that they're in. So this is a pair of Dolce & Gabbana jeans, 34 waist, 32 leg. The button at the top is sadly missing, but the fix on that is so easy. And as a result, selling it for £1, it goes for about £7. Someone gets a pair of D&G jeans, they mend that, it's about £150 pair of jeans. 100 items. It's definitely quite a process to sell things like that, but it is definitely fulfilling to do, especially if you're good at the speed and efficiency, which I like to do. These went as well. Super nice pair of Guess bottoms. Really like these. Joggers seem to be super popular on Tilt, actually, to be honest with you. This Nike sweatshirt sold for £6. This double extra large Hugo Boss one luckily went for a reasonable price of around about £25, but still super steal for that. The items are never ending. And realistically, what I tend to do is a mixture of modern sportswear and casual wear. I do get unbranded stuff. People don't seem to like unbranded stuff. And I think that the reason why they don't is because they might just not understand how to work with it yet, which is hopefully why I'm gonna do these videos, to make sense of it for you guys. But loads of different things, a lot of t-shirts, a lot of polo tops, a real mixture. And one thing I do like doing is when we run things for £1, sometimes, believe it or not, they can still not sell at £1. And what I like to do from that, group it together with other items that haven't sold for £1 and start that at £1. It's just a good feeling to do. This sold for about £7 or £8. North Face high vent jacket. Insane prices going on today, and that's the whole purpose of it. With Tilt, the live streaming is something that I'm gonna go into with how that really works. And one thing I really wanna touch on is the reason why the prices are so low is the nature of the impulsivity through the spontaneity of how you're buying. If you're buying something that's being shown to you 5 seconds before you think about bidding, there's like a percentage of you that will be reserved for how much you're willing to bid because you don't have enough time to get all the information that you might need. And that might be something that's to the detriment of the live stream, but the fact that it's impulsive can mean sometimes people just wanna bid on it and ask questions later. It's really exciting. And if you are a part of like live stream selling, I hope you're doing well with it. I hope you're smashing it. I know there's a few people watching this that either are buyers of it or sellers of it. And if you're curious by it, holla. If you want to ask a question, holla. Comment down below and I'll see if there's something that I know that I can give you info on. But all I'll say with live stream selling, if you actually want to do that, be authentic, be happy in front of the camera, don't worry about what other people are thinking, don't give a shit about what other people are thinking actually. Keep being you, keep just selling the products that you want to sell, make sure that you're making profit on what you're doing, make sure you're not losing money. When you lose money, make sure you're not being emotional on the camera, and they're just a few little points that are good to consider. And yes, there is a lot to think about it. It's like driving 2 cars at the same time. You've got to think about how you're moving this and how you're moving that. Yes, I know you can't do 2 cars at the same time. I couldn't think of another analogy, and I've been on live for hours. So this is what happens when you're off the live, and this is the energy that it is. So guys, as always, stay safe, stay sustainable, keep doing you, keep listening to positive things, keep putting positive energy out into the world, and keep trusting that process that you are working so tirelessly on. I believe in you, so you should believe in you as well. Big up.